welcome back to the Outer Worlds! We are completely done with all the side missions. And last time also was pretty traumatizing to end on, because the freaking girl, we've spent ages getting her packages and getting her stuff to make a cool dress and stuff like that, and then she just died. So, that was traumatizing. I did not like that. But now we're back. We will do the main mission probably today a lot. And also see, of course, when we get side missions, we will do the side missions as always. Because I kind of like, I won't play it 100%. But I kind of want to play it 100%. So whatever occurs to me and I see, I will do. But not everything. Okay, I also already checked what the main missions are. Because we should do the DLCs before we go into the last main mission. But I don't remember anymore where we currently are. So that would be interesting. But we're fine. We're fine. I thought it was just curlers and hairspray, the sponge rolls. No, I think you really need a really tight iron curler. Like iron curling. Oh my god, you guys know what I mean. I hope she will do it. I want to see how it looks like. I don't even think she has such tiny thingy. I don't think she has that. How you find this game? It is so much fun. Like, so much fun. I really enjoy it so much. It's so much fun. My first Outer World run will be hardcore. Ooh, we are currently playing it on hard. I think hardcore comes after hard, right? I think it's the hardest difficulty, I guess. Yeah. Hiccup. Oh, are you playing every single Resident Evil game? That's so cool. I love that. Okay. The city and the stars is my current. Wait. Oh my god, we are so far already? We just have 2 more big missions. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Good that I checked. Good that I checked. So, as I remember, we already talked to the guards, and we also got the freaking... Do we not already have the package? Yeah. See?
I love Byzantium.
So that would be pretty easy, I think. I plan to... Ooh, I could never. I'm too scared of horror games, but... You will rock it. You're rocking everything. Because you're amazing. I was looking to play this game at some point. It is so much fun. You will 100% not regret it. Like, no joke. The game is amazing. I like it so much.
Oh, there. That's one right there.
Okay. Hello, you're the guard. Hello. Hi, Die from the Crabs. How are you? Multi-million-dollar diva. I for sure would like to be a multi-million-dollar diva, but I sadly am not.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Chasing us off already? This feels familiar.
Ma'am, please don't cause a scene.
I want you to know I'm holding back for your sake.
Thank you,
Do
Ellie.
you have any actual business here, or...
Delivery for the minister.
Yeah? Let's see it.
I've got this parcel right here.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right.
You're so good at horror games, though. Sure. Yep. Started playing Rogue Trader a few days ago, going to the bonking route. Also a bit surprised at how linear it's been so far. Bonking is so much fun, right? Hi, Wolfkern. Hello. How are you? How are you? Ooh. I think this one here is a multi-million-dollar bitch. I sadly am not. Hello? Ooh, Magpix. Listen, don't open the door. They always open the doors when they shouldn't. Don't open it.
Nice going.
See? They always open the door when they shouldn't be doing that. And then I always get caught. They're not the smartest cookies in a jar. Me trying to steal everything here, and they're like, hello, let me open the door that everybody can see that you're stealing in here. Sure. Thank you. Not. Bitch asses. What's that? Oh, that looks cool. Sad because I have to work tomorrow, but that's usual. So how are you? I'm doing pretty fine. Thanks for asking. But yeah, Saturday work is not fun. I agree. I can imagine that you're not really fond of that. Ah, that's a back door. Hello. Do you have something cool that I can steal? That I want to have? We like to steal shit. Not really. I mean, we do like to steal. Another day, another demonstration. Not that I complain, but they are loud. Ah. Are you close to your main street? Sounds like it. You don't hear anything. It's fun to watch, but also annoying sometimes because some enemies don't have the decency to not stay and get bonked in proper Warhammer 40k fashion looking at you, Tau fans. What? What are they doing? Are they resisting? Hello? Oh, fuck, Fexter. I feel so sorry for you. Disgusting! Disgusting! Like hardcore disgusting, even. Put it down. Oof. Oof. Yeah, do it.
How did you get in here?
Hello! Give me a moment, okay? I will talk to you in a second. The Tau faction refuses and denounces the bonk. How dare they!
You're not one of my guards.
How dare they?
What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow.
Should you be excited about that?
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip...
Look,
or
guys, I
radio
also have my
spot,
glasses here
you may
because somebody was
kindly
saying, oh,
fuck
gee, I have
off, as the
glasses. I think it was
parlance
Volvo.
goes. I'm not doing any more.
Yum, 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 yum. What are you talking about?
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Dude, I don't even know who Charles is. Calm down, I'm just here to ask you some questions, dickhead.
Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR
No,
team.
I'm not.
That means you're a dissident? A real
I
live
like how you
dissident?
casually open the door and enter the room
What
right
are
in
you
front of him, and
doing
he's like
here?
asking,
How
how
did
did
you
you get
get
in
in?
there? Wait, you think I'm a dissident? I'm here for dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak.
Excuse you?
I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all, then?
I have records proving you have been hoarding dimethyl sulfoxide. Idiot speech back to you, asshead.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course. It's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Hi, Lovita. How are you? You better start making sense real fast.
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. but this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing
I
ointment.
would order the hookers.
Please, this is
Who said
important.
that?
Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
The Stingleberry's just begging for whole containers worth of explosive bullets. Hi Ulra, how are you? Hi Galactic, how are you? And hello Pega, how are you? Hello, how is everybody doing? Hello. Board is fucked off. Yeah, I guess so. Clearing ice fishing, nice. Warm up. Who were under the hookers? No, it was me. It was me. Hi Odyssey, how are you? Hello. You expect me to believe this?
After seeing this place, is it really a stretch? I've been confined to this house for years, and even I can tell you, things aren't right in Halcyon. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
How I use this anything like Fallout? Yeah, it's like Fallout mixed with Borderlands, to be honest, which I think is really cool. So you have Borderlands and Fallout vibes, and I love that. Like in general, the game is really, really good. If you want to try it, you better should. How are you doing, Galactic?
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Wick, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Okay. Okay. You ordered them, but Dober had to pay for them and call it a gift. You should come visit during winter and let me take you out fishing and skiing in the wild. Oh no. First off, it's cold. Second, I don't like fishing. Third, I don't like skiing. So I basically don't like anything of that. I just want to have the warmth. Still not fixed? I don't know how to fix it. I've tried, like I really tried, but I can't fix it. Antrax looked into it for like 3 seconds. Antrax said I didn't change anything. I don't know what changed. I can't change it. I don't know what's wrong. I don't find it. I don't find it in the settings. City girl. I wouldn't even say that I'm a city girl. I'm just a summer girl. Like if you have cool stuff in the summer, I'm up. The HHC headquarters.
Halcyon Holdings Corporation, the collective of companies that run the colony together. Allegedly in partnership with the Earth Directorate and appointed Minister of Earth.
Let's focus. How do I get to the HHC headquarters? So no skiing, right? Get the girl a snowboard. Get me nothing with snow. No! No! Just give me warm. Like, give me cool, warm stuff. That's all I want. Biggest bottle. Yeah, look at it. It even has timestamps. When I need to drink what? And I definitely need to drink more. I mean, this is 3 p.m. and I haven't drank that. So, that means I have to be here now. And we need to drink.
Via the Acropolis district, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I have billions of mosquitoes. Is that good? Yeah, no.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Who fucked up? Who? Him? Did you fuck up? Tell me. More snow for me then. Yeah, you can have all the snow. First of all, we need to get Gia to enjoy winter and cold weather, so that will never happen. Get the girl a wakeboard. Maybe. Bottle is so useful, it definitely is, yeah. Since I have that, I'm definitely drinking way much. Way more. Like, way more. Which is really good because I never drank enough, so. Yeah. And Mr. Wake again, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Haven't used it in a couple of days and my water drinking has decreased. Oh, 100%, yeah. Obvious reasons?
They're rather dirty.
I'm dirty too.
There are also rumors of sprat infestations, faulty automechanicals, and other unsavory hazards, if that sort of thing bothers you.
Once I get into the Acropolis district, what then?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
How dirty? Christina Aguilera dirty. Some days all I drink is 2 cups of coffee and a few gulps of water, still alive somehow. That's what I've been doing for the last years, but I don't think it's really that healthy. What used to be your office?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
How did you manage to hang onto your access card, though?
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
In your booty? Ew!
I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles.
So go lure into the guards. Leroy Jenkins. Or go sneaky around crazy bots and spreads. Yeah, we already cleared the whole maintenance tunnel, so I think I know where we're going. Thanks for your help.
Wait. Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
What's on the cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
But they wouldn't get here for... I don't even know. Shouldn't we do something our own selves?
It's worth a try, but the Earth Directorate still needs that message. We must hope for their intervention.
How long will that take?
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat.
It's something.
And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis district.
It's definitely not healthy, but people say the same thing about a lot of things. I call some of these people idiots. Idiots. Posted 2 pictures from last summer with my brilliant friends that want my blood. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that, but I have to say in the area that I'm living there are not that many mosquitoes, which is cool. Oh, we could have also climbed up here? Hello? Oh, oh. Ow! That hurt my ankle! Okay, so we could either deal with the guards, which we're trying first. If not, we use the...
See the stench of impropriety radiating off of her?
Oh, who are you?
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
What's your problem, bitches? Not idiots, idiots. Sounds better that way and very competent old man used to say it in Supernatural. I watch a TikToker who always say idiots, and she's so freaking funny. Gracefully, I might add.
Admittedly. Now if only you could gracefully take a shower, preferably in whatever hovel you came from.
Excuse
Honestly,
you,
what is your
business?
thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
That crunch sounded was so crisp, right? Why are all these people so rude? I don't know, but she does look good. What's wrong with more people coming to Byzantium?
What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
I think she looks like a drug addict. Maybe I like that style. Sounds like she's in serious need of fist-to-mouth application. Yeah, ma'am, are you? Tell me. What's early retirement, bitch-ass?
The worst thing to happen to Halcyon. A contest that gives even the lowliest and most inefficient workers a chance to live in Byzantium. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair?
Be right back, shower time. Yes, it's 11 a.m. Don't judge me. I would never enjoy your shower. Are you into bed, girls? Look-wise, yeah. Personality-wise, no. Does it make sense? Like, if you look like you can kick my ass, I would probably like you. But if you won't do it, then I really like you. If you look like it and you will do it, then I don't like you. A random lottery seems pretty fair to me.
Only if I win it. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
She's got a point. We're probably gonna get shot at anyway. Might as well make a few bits.
Yes. Listen to your...
Watch out.
What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around?
Oh, I would
as
like to have a
mobile
personal
armrest?
masseuse.
Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you
Bring
think
it.
this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you?
Why would I ever help you with something so selfish?
Did you miss the part where I said I'd pay you? That's all the reason someone like you should require.
The thing is, I normally would say no, but at the same time, I want to do the side mission. Well, let's not. Give me something better.
Better than money? Let's see, there's... No. The thrill of discovery. Like in an Aetherwave adventure. People love those, right? Don't you want to see what the retirement district is like?
Fine, I'll do it, but not for the money.
Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs.
We can bonk. How did you get those access codes?
The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people. Bits might earn you a place
Calling
in
you,
Byzantium,
yeah,
but that
she's
means everyone here has
rude.
little need for more of
Hardcore rude.
them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
If the board isn't supposed to let people into the city, how would you get there?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
I'm thinking they knew, that's what you're saying. Wait, but what did you do to earn your place here?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
Inheriting bits isn't the same as earning them.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful, and if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept.
What's a CIO? I mean, I know.
Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him. Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's
Dang, I don't
basically
look
the
like a
same
bad
thing.
girl. You don't have to.
It was a very long list.
This is the future certain people in the US want. Not only the US. What other ideas did he come up with?
Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips. No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone
It's a
loves
rainbow.
the purple ones. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye in the middle of a heptagon? He said that one came to him in a dream. He was a true visionary. So
Sure.
far ahead of his time.
Yeah. Sure.
You're welcome.
Excuse me while I go facepalm after hearing that stupidity. Yeah, she's interesting. Use the password Hortense gave you to access it via terminal. Okay, let's do that first. You guys know the drill. First side missions, then main missions. Seems drug addiction goes in the family. Designer?
Your best find this week.
What?
Go.
What? Can I not fast travel?
That's the last of them.
Finally. Is it just me, or are we getting more and more retirees lately?
Not just you. Felt like a damn factory worker these last few months. Oh well. Nothing a few drinks won't cure. Come on, let's go hit up Bijou's.
Can't. They're closed. Someone saw a sprat in there.
Bijou's too? Damn. What's this city coming to?
The weapon looks badass, right? I agree. Byzantium, I wonder if they took the name of the Byzantium Empire. No idea. Hello?
Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injuries, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you, although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. You won't have to spend a bit. So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process. Then, once you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement.
Are we also going into
Congratulations.
retirement?
Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings
I
Corporation.
mean, it does look
Early
pretty. Did you know the early retirement selection system is the most rigorous, cutting-edge lottery system in the entire galaxy? Here's how it works. Each candidate's name is printed on a plastic ball. The plastic ball is placed in an advanced turbo encabulator with thousands of others. A team of advanced auto mechanicals operate a complex series of pulleys at random. The balls are funneled through the turbo encabulator into an incursor tube. Jesus. They are then launched at a specially designed accuracy matrix. The first ball that aligns with the center of the accuracy matrix is the winner for the day. By using this method, the Halcyon Holdings Corporation ensures that all early retirees are selected with complete impartiality and minimal collateral damage.
Retirement Center.
You're special! Each month, hundreds of thousands of workers apply to the early retirement program from across the Halcyon system. That doesn't just include workers on Terra 2, but those who live on the Groundbreakers or Hephaestus as well. Even after weeding out undesirable or unqualified candidates, only 2.3% of these entrants are selected for early retirement. I sure hope you bragged to your neighbors before you left. Way to overcome the odds, champ.
Lucky few have been selected to spend their
Special? Yeah, like in Fallout, maybe. We are sure that all of you had a wonderful time complementing your early retirement application forms, but we know that even something like paperwork can get a little old after 87 pages. Fortunately, we're pleased to inform you that your hard work was all worth it. By knowing details like your shoe size, blood type, and dental history, we can properly customize your early retirement just for you. Every detail will be tweaked and adjusted to fit your unique needs, just like how Hammersmith weapons are built to fit each customer's personal style of combat. What do you want? Hammersmith.
The rest of your days living the high life.
The Early Retirement Center is the safest place in the entire system. Not a single crime has been committed within all its walls since its construction. Wow. This is all thanks to the hard work of the men and women in the black and white Universal Defense Logistics. Each and every day, UDL security protects the citizens of Byzantium, shielding them from harm. No dissidents run wild on their watch. So rest easy, early retires. You're under the watchful eye of UDL security. Whether you're out and about or relaxing at home, UDL is watching you. I don't know if that's something I like. Here in Byzantium, auto mechanicals will make your life cleaner, easier, and more efficient, just as they do in the rest of the city. Teams of auto mechanicals regularly sweep through the streets of the early retirement district to give it the classic Byzantium sheen. But that's not all. They'll all attend your personal needs as well. Want to order a drink? They bring one right at your table. Make a mess in your new penthouse? They'll clean it up for you. Why? They'll even count your luggage, once it has been cleared by security and released from our custom warehouse, of course. So if you see 700 pounds of steel lumbering towards you, don't panic. You probably just dropped one of your Happy Dale Farms woolly curds. Whoops! Don't worry, I'm sure it's still good.
When you arrive.
The early retirement program is the personal brainchild of Minister of Earth Aloysius Clark, endorsed by Chairman Charles Rockwell. Minister Clark and Chairman Rockwell share a vision that every worker in Halcyon has a fair chance to experience the beauty and luxury of Byzantium. So before you step onto that elevator and embrace your retirement, remember to say, thank you, Minister Clark. You wouldn't be here without him. Okay, so we know whatever's going on here. It's the douchebag Minister Clark.
Luxury penthouse.
Got it.
Exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection.
It's so pretty.
Some assembly required.
Pretty.
Is not responsible for any injury, psychological damage.
Oh, maybe should have read it, huh?
After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet?
This doesn't look very shabby. They could have painted the walls at least. Why wouldn't they paint the walls when everything else was so shiny? Why would they not make that more welcoming? Why are they all dead?
Elevator go back up?
System alert. Unexpected noise identified.
That does it. Time for a drink? They're on us.
Are you...
Here we go! Here I go! That was fun! I got him! And
So are you telling me that they all get killed? Oh.
you got it, Captain! My kinda act! What a waste. This would be a great arena match, but the board's gotta make it a death
So do they all die here? Do they come down to die here? What the fuck? What is going on here? That doesn't look very welcoming. Why? They really are just killing them off, right? Yeah, they're sending them into permanent retirement. Oh my god. I don't really understand why a guard is dead here, but... To TNL customer service, I would like to formally request a refund on my new TNL shock cannon. You advertise it as the most reliable tool for disabling rude or disobedient auto mechanicals, but if you load it with an energy cell that is covered in your own blood, it misfires. I've used TNL weapons exclusively for 7 years, but if this matter is not resolved, then you have lost another customer. You will also have lost another customer if I die, so you better hope I can get his blood back into my body. Okay, that's how he died. I see. That's so fucked up. What the heck? Hi, Elistaro. Sorry, how are you? Hello. Budget issues? This is less clean and welcoming now. Yeah, what the fuck? Not only early retirement, but also instant retirement. Hi, Sis Morgan. How are you? Hi, Wenigo. How are you? No, due to the nature of their assignments, auto mechanicals on the HHC Early Retirement Center were not constructed with a standard maintenance mode or IFF transmitter responder. You'll be pleased to know that this saved 200 bits per unit, but please note that any injuries sustained during routine repairs will come out of your paycheck. Thanks for being part of the UDL team. They're just killing them! That's... What the fuck? Wait, could I even go up again? Doesn't even let me go back! I'm working, so I could be better. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. That's so fucked up. Yeah, maybe it has been obvious, but... kind of wasn't for me, to be honest. What the fuck?
Linux begin clock typing.
practicing this! Here goes nothing! Just like that! Watch a pro at work!
That was the pile of corpses rumors where they piled dead people, I guess. It's still really fucked up though. Okay, we can get out of there. Jesus. Just killing people off and make it seem like it's so cool.
Teach me that.
Man, now Minister Clark was unsure if we like him or not. I mean, it was pretty obvious that we don't really like him, but that just made it even more fucked up. Jesus. How dare them? She and Chad pretending to have a moral conscience. What? I have! What the heck? What do you mean? To add these to pawn and kick them off the cliff? What, really? Really? That, oh my god. I have one that just doesn't work all the time.
Oh, for the good old days when you...
Oh my god. That... They made it so welcoming!
I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all of my affairs. It is going well, I hope.
Not really. The retirement district is a paradise you should see for yourself.
I knew it. I just knew it. What a disaster. Did you get a good look around? What was it like?
Now I feel bad. Hi, History. How are you? An endless extravagant garden. There were even signs that said, "No frolicking!"
Truly? Why, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. I can't believe they kept this from us. From me. The nerve. The audacity. Here, take your payment. I have to fetch my things. I don't care what I have to do. They'll give me luxury or give me death.
Her words.
Yeah, about that. Have fun in retirement, bitches! Maybe it wasn't so nice of me to do. Oops. Punishment for frolicking, death and being stacked on a pile. Yeah. Good night, Viper. Take care. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Pretty sure more folks than just the Swedes did that. Time to do some research. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Luxury or death? Okay, step right this way. Find out who inherits from her. Hopefully me. Jesus. Gia. Yeah, that was a little bit fucked up, wasn't it? That's on her. Could have been nicer.
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
Mind if I take a breather? I'm pretty tired after holding around all these bits.
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about? Sure. Let me just
I have so much money anyway, so...
Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
Goodbye.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
Sorry, I shouldn't.
Sorry, I should.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
Plasma sickle has been replaced with plasma chainsword. Just a plasma knife, I think. But yeah, that one is better. Sadly. Jesus, you guys are living.
Captain, I stand out here like a big, greasy thumb.
Oh, we all do, Parvati. No worries, we all do. I mean, we're here in Morido's clothes, so... I mean, me not. I look good. I have a good outfit on.
Need all the security. I have to go through 3.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Optic illusion on small phone screen on my desk. It's fine. She doesn't look too healthy. Yeah, she kind of really does not. Hello, can I go in here?
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only. Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
Oh my god. Okay.
Now let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
How about you save us both some trouble and let me through?
I was going to suggest that myself. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms. And I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
Mighty fine of you.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
That sounds freaking tough, Strobel, man. India still does it.
Move along.
Tough, man. Yeah, by the way, maybe we should save, because as I said, this is like one of the last missions we have here. Can I just... because I can unlock it? This is a way into him, so...
If you'll forgive my saying so, that outfit looks splendid on you.
Thank you. What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Exciting.
The art of arranging stationery is a never-ending source of joy and satisfaction.
Right.
Will there be anything else?
Any chance I could meet Chairman Rockwell?
Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
Come on here, girls.
Excuse me, just a moment. I beg your pardon, Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
You should get back to your desk. I saw somebody eyeing a stationery.
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Yeah, I bet.
What did I tell you? take a pic. Don't.
I didn't even want to talk to you.
I'm warning you. And
Jesus. Hi Sim, hello, how are you? Calling it now that German dude is dead? I don't think so, no. I think he's just doing fucked up stuff, probably. Oh.
Just goes to show you never really see your hometown until you travel with a visitor.
It's just not here. Broken snow globe? Has he been kidnapped? May have been kidnapped. Send Minister Clark's message to Earth. Sure. Personal files. Percival, how long does it take to clear out an abandoned office? Toss Clark's belongings into the streets of Byzantium for all I care. He's not using them. Just get my office expansion done before I return. I'm tired of staring at that hole in the wall. And for law's sake, do something about the doom and gloom presentation. We have the brightest minds in Halcyon working in our public relations departments, and they make this announcement sound like a damned funeral elegy. We need something bright and cheerful. We need something we can sell. Masseuse. What have I done wrong in my life? Where's my office with a fucking bar and a view? Right? Right? First of all, reschedule my regular Wednesday massage. I have urgent matters to attend offsite. I would also like to have a massage. German, I've made inquiries and can confirm that we have plenty of food, real food, stored away from our inter-colony trade. The nutritional profile of food produced within Halcyon has continued to decline. Soon people are going to start feeling hungry no matter how much they eat. Unfortunately, it's gotten too expensive to continue buying from even the closest colonies, but what we have will sustain Byzantium and a minimal workforce for the foreseeable future. Chairman, the heads of the other 9 corporations are up in arms about their shares again. As head of UDL, you can overrule them easily, but I thought you should know they're at it again. Chairman, the rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. The board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You see the current version when you print your keycard for the Ministry of Accuracy and Moral, and yes, before you ask, Dimethus sulfoxide has been delivered there. It's waiting for your sign-off at the board stroke, so I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. What the fuck? And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, The board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Oh my god!
I don't know about you, but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
I thought this was hilarious on my playthrough. Typical politician uncensored. I hope not. As I said, I kind of want to have that. We're getting that. Come on. Increase damage when under 25% health, or your next attack after killing enemy is a guaranteed critical hit. Let's do that one. I feel weird asking this, but I sent you a DM on Discord. It's like surprise kind of thing, but no pressure for you to check at all. When would you send it? Oh, okay, 8 hours ago. Okay. I will check it out later. I will check it out. I will. Thank you. I would have said person who wrote this first one in the freezer, make it happen today. Oh my god! I think they want to kill them, not even freeze them. Okay, that's still the city in the stars, though. Hi, Alex! Hello! How are you? How are you? Hi, Warriors of Warhees! How are you? Hello! Of course, thank you. Sure! Doing good, a bit frozen. What weather is it for you? But I feel that. It is really cold, I agree. Office clerks. Okay, there's a guard here in a restricted area, so probably not where I should be going right now.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city. That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
That scientist? The one who's been hounding the clerks?
You're hacking it! Of course you guys will be here. I have to get something to eat and then it's off to Warhammer 40k. God, goodness and Warhammer 40k, like that's a thing. That doesn't work out like that. The blizzard out here. Oh no, I hope you're fine. So tired but glad workday finished, at least in the main job. Here comes the second job. You can do that! Nice and clean now, I love that. I'm doing pretty okay, thanks for asking. Issue finally taking action. Theodore Isaacs keeps eating my purple berry lunches. I know that spread-toothed little snot is the one doing it. I've seen him with cracker crumbs on his lips and purple berry stains on his lab coat. Working next to him and seeing him pick the remains of my lunch out of his disgusting teeth just makes me want to scream. There, I did it. I screamed a little. That felt good. I'm just going to sit in the kitchen and wait for him to do it again. I catch him in the act, and then I'll come back and write up another entry. I'm going to be so livid!
Okay, gone quiet.
Okay, these are all restricted areas. Hi, Zero Stick. How are you? Hello. You're coming home with me.
Hey, did Tillman get transferred or something?
That's right. You weren't here when it happened. Some UDL officers took him.
Thank you. Okay, so we have to get into the restricted area.
Interrogating Tillman?
Why are you so mean? Why are you so mean?
Take your best shot, asshole.
Oh, hello. We could probably get somewhere like an ID card, huh? Before we kill them.
Anyone else?
Probably could have gotten an ID from someone. I guess we choose the other road. I wanted to sneak in there. You saw it. You saw it. How bad is it? Are they attacking me on side now? Probably, right? Oh, I could have stolen it. Oopsie. That's a good question, if I should reload that. Ooh. I don't know though, should I? Nah, I don't wanna. Zero Stick, thank you so much for your resub. 9 months, we have a Twitch, baby. Thank you so much. How are you? Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, but that's still cold, Alex. We currently, I think, have like -10, -11, something like that.
Wow, you got that?
Okay, so we definitely could have gotten out of here.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Oh,
Wait, where do I need to go? Huh? I mean, this has to be something here. Oh my god. Let's not even talk about that, okay? Fuck, the last time I saved it was a pretty long time ago already. But yeah, I mean, we have this quick save here, so we're fine. Zero Stick, thank you so much for the stick with 2 curly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And let's go with the dad job. Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself? It was too tired. And Baltrazi, thank you so much for your resub. 11 months. We're so close to 1 year. How are you, my friend? It's so nice seeing you. How are you doing? Hello. You stop that right now. Hi, Stealth Badger. How are you? Yeah, that joke was not that good. I agree. I liked it. Hi, Jay. Hello. How are you? Listen, I will kill every single one of you. I've tried replicating the work Dr. Wells initially did on a reviving formula, but these notes are basically unintelligible. This may take a few iterations. That's Terrabird ethanol, not toasted dinner roll. Maybe it's toasted dinner roll. Powers that be are demanding results. I have submitted my catalog of dead spreads. I didn't realize it was possible to run out of spreads. Which genius left a new shipment of spreads in the kitchen? Still attempting to complete Wells' formula, still going through a dozen spreads a week. We've got a lot of work ahead of us if this is ever going to be effective at reviving people from long-term hibernation. Oh, Baltrazi, where were you? Was an excellent dad joke, right? Hello! Hi, you cutie. That is a big poo.
Let the record show that. What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Oh.
All subjects have perished after undergoing multiple hibernation cycles. Massive cranial hemorrhage upon removal from hibernation chamber. Intestinal rupture upon removal from hibernation chamber. Lab technician accidentally shorted hibernation chamber. Subject electrocuted. Pulmonary edema upon removal from hibernation chamber.
Keep your shoulders up.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with STEM tools?
Thing is, I want to check everything out. I mean, if not, we're just killing them. I don't even care.
Watch out!
Please! I don't want no trouble.
Uh-oh.
I think I saw it myself. Take him down!
Hi, David. Hello. How are you? It's nice seeing you. How are you doing? Hello. How are you? I'm always doing good when the weekend arrives. How are you? I'm doing pretty good too. Thanks for asking. And I love that answer. I couldn't agree more. Mom! We over cucumbered. Oh no! Not me being over cucumbered. Oh, because we're in combat. Okay, we need to.
Reloading!
Why are they not standing up? Why are the girlies not standing up? I mean, yeah, I get it that we're still in a combat, but we're also not really. Okay, good. Level 25. That. 23 tactical shotgun. That's the same she has. What do you have? Level 22. Okay. Sounds like you haven't got the hang of the hibernation chambers. Yeah, not really. She's just coming, making her way along to do more loot gobbling, but her companions are committing war crimes. Yeah. Bye, Baltrazi. Take care. Bye. It was so nice having you here. Bye. Take care. Take care.
Great work.
Okay.
Hey! Stop that!
Incoming!
Oh.
That was fun.
It will give us some problems when we're out of here. If you guys know what I mean, that will not be fun. The board will hate us. Like, hate us.
Here I go!
Did you PP shoot them while they were already down? Yeah. We did that. We definitely did that. Okay, here's the exit.
Don't hurt me!
Were we already here? Yeah, we were. Okay, wait, how do I get... Okay. I guess through here. How do I get there?
Hey, that's company property.
Captain, look out! I don't wanna die.
Oh, here. Okay. So I've already kind of been here, huh? Yeah, I've already been here. I just didn't understand that. Does Ellie look like shooting dead bodies? Ellie's just brutal. Ellie's just doing Ellie things. Wait, where the fuck are we? I'm confused. Let's just get that stuff. Oh, they have many people here hibernating, huh? That's not so cool. Ministry of Accuracy and Moral. Welcome to the human experimentation station of the Ministry of Accuracy and Moral. Human testing is a required step of any new product or process in order to ensure accuracy. Please be sure to document the results of all tests too early to save the expense of additional trials. The addition of dimethyl sulfoxide to the current round of tests has resulted in some improvements. Subjects are showing improved circulation and increased neural activity. However, our formula is still missing something. We are still unable to fully revive subjects from long-term hibernation, and removing their supply of dimethyl sulfoxide results in their rather excruciating death. The problem is compounded when we consider reviving and freezing subjects multiple times over their lives. To make matters worse, we've had a hard time securing additional dimethyl sulfoxide. We may have to make do with this batch. Warning, this procedure may result in the invalidation of experience results and the death of human test subjects. Oh. Sudden withdrawal from dimethyl sulfoxide is highly lethal and will result in the cancellation of any in-progress experiments. Experimental integrity in test subjects' vitality can be maintained by leaving a 73.629% dimethyl sulfoxide concentration in circulation. Experimental details. Lifetime employment program to repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing the death of the human subject and loss of associated productivity. I have no idea who those people are. Fuck them. That's mine. Sorry. Mine. Oops. You may have done a little bit of an oopsie. You're so evil. I don't know them. I don't care about them if I don't know them. Nah. It's not that easy, but at the same time I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
Make him regret.
Also, fuck the board. It's okay to murder people you don't know. No, of course not. But at the same time, what am I supposed to do?
That's the last of him.
What am I supposed to do, right? Oopsie. Okay.
If you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
I mean, stumbling around the colony pretending to know what I'm doing. I got your attention, at least.
I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. You walked through Edgewater and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. I'm actually a little impressed. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
Jason, thank you so much for your follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab yourself something to eat, something to drink, make yourself comfortable. I hope you enjoyed the stream. How are you? You almost sound like you approve.
Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
How do you know I'm from the Hope?
You haven't exactly been keeping it a secret. We raised security on the Hope after Wells broke in. As for discovering the identity of the missing colonist, all we had to do was scan the passenger manifest.
You need to talk to me, make your offer.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
I'm listening.
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Wanted for what exactly?
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
Hold on, I'm getting a lot of noise here on the signal. Could you fuck off and never call back?
You are making a serious mistake.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
I put it that way. The board is even more fucked up than Wells even can be. Like, what the fuck?
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece.
Hello, I've got the stuff. Good stuff.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Forget about the chemicals for a second. The colony is on the verge of collapse. I found the chemicals in the ministry. The board was testing on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
I had to let the test subjects die, but I brought back all the chemicals they had.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
The board's trying to mitigate damage to human tissue during the revival process.
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem.
Hi, VPN. How are you? Hello.
Something about this feels wrong. I don't know why the board would ever conduct such an experiment, unless they're working on some kind of hibernation technology. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress.
The colony is on the verge of collapse. The board's been trying to covering it up.
I know! I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die.
Gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every work on Halcyon.
saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself?
Yep.
I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all, toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
We need to think about this. There has to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head.
I wouldn't have a problem with that one.
Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
The Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful? You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Wait, I've got some questions.
Certainly. How can I help?
Should I accept any resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Just so we're clear, you know skip drives aren't supposed to be used like this.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Hi, Ricky. How are you? People aren't going to notice a gigantic colony ship slamming into the rings of Terra 2?
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
Got it.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers. Scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
I wanted to talk about the Hope.
Certainly. How can I help?
Okay.
So, sneak onto a lost colony ship and skip it across the system? What could go wrong?
Okay, so I do know that after this mission here, there will be another mission. But I am unsure if we really should be doing that right now. So I think we will now go into the DLCs. I think that's smarter to do. So before we start the DLC, let me just check which one is the lower mission one, like the lower level one. Where was it? Here. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, Peril on Gorgon is the lower one, so we will do the Peril on Gorgon one. So the ones who walk away from Gorgon will be our first one. This is what we will be doing now, what we will be focusing on, because as I said, I know that we don't have that much left from the main mission. So let's first do Gorgon, and then I don't know how long it will be, so let's just do that. Peril on Gorgon. I will take a short break though. So I will take a short bathroom break, and then after the break we will go straight into Peril on Gorgon. I think that's okay. So as I said, then let's start with Peril on Gorgon. See what this will lead us to before we continue more with the main mission. Okay. I hope, of course, that this will not really give us problems. That we killed the board. Because our reputation with the board now is, of course, non bueno. Hi, Snorthouse, how are you? Thank you.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why.
Hand.
But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
Nice of him to share the tip.
Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Who was this guy, Ada?
He was an old friend of Alex Hawthorne's. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
I mean, yeah, I have his hand here.
Oh, really? I thought he lost his arm gambling.
He was also the 4th best paid freelancer in the system.
He was. Only the 4th?
There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances.
Any chance he's alive?
Based on the condition of the limb, I calculate a 92.7% chance that Mr. Montoya expired from his injuries.
So you're saying there's chance?
There is what humans colloquially call a sprat's chance in a mantisaur's den. That is a very low chance, Captain. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
So, sneak on.
I'm okay, I just came home from work, gotta get to the store before the beer sale closes in like 35 minutes, and yeah, I'm doing pretty good, thanks for asking. Then go get it!
If you're getting this.
Go get it! Okay. Let's go to Gorgon!
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Gorgon!
We've arrived at Ambrose Manor.
Don't tell me the odds of what? Takes me less than 5 minutes to get there. Still, don't be too late.
Welcome to Ambrose Manor. We were not expecting company. Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Don't worry, little fella. We're mostly law-abiding folk. Oh no, we should check to see he's all right.
Oh no! Why would he just fall down?
Structural damage detected. Compensating for structural damage. Error.
No, let me help him! Bhavati, do something! Let me repair him! Oh no! I liked him! Oh man! This poor thing! Sweep the Tranquility Garden for Mrs. Olivia or the fish for Mr. Harvey. Repeat. Kitchen key card? Okay, cool. Now I feel so bad for him. Poor little robot.
This unit is under construction. Thank you for your patience.
Oh no! Poor Drinks the Bottler. Oh cool, what is that? Tranquility Garden, oh. Somebody's rich, huh?
Those big empty windows. Feels like the building's watching me. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps.
At the very least, there ought to be something worth stealing in there.
Ellie just wants to steal everything. Me. Somebody's rich here. And the overkey covered. Not really surprised though. Okay. Okay. Let's go in. Let's see what the friend is waiting us for. I kind of think he's not here anymore though. Something is telling me... Oh, no, that's not blood. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, maybe not. So empty. Oh, Captain, something here don't feel right.
I agree. Just the robots here. User Van Bros attempted to log into system. Final attempt failed. Log in terminal for 5 days. Okay, nothing. Nothing too interesting though. Oh. That's probably where we need to go. Let's not go there right now because that's definitely the way we need to go. Let's first check everything out, as always. Dearest mother and father, I've paced the halls of the Gilded Cage long enough. Since you won't permit me to help the family business, I'm leaving to start a business on my own. Am I too young for such ambitions? Perhaps, but that is the risk you take when you fashion a daughter in your image. Byzantium will welcome me with open arms, or not Byzantium. Won't that be a new sensation if I ever return? It will be a claim to my rightful spot at the head of this family, Minnie. That's not good. I cannot really go back to Byzantium. Especially because I told him to fuck off. Ooh, he's still alive. I did not think that I would see somebody who's alive here. I was thinking this would go somewhere else.
Oh my law, this is just like that episode of Virginia Yang, Girl Detective, where the old fella dies and his nurse inherits his house. What if we find a body?
Master bedroom card, okay. Ambrosia, oh. This morning I gave birth to a healthy child. Perhaps that's a strange distinction to call her healthy, but after all I've endured to finally meet her, it matters. That she exists at all against the odds matters. I will call her Wilhelmina, after my late brother Wilhelm. I hope the law is kinder to her than it was to him. Hope for many things truthfully, that she be smart and shrewd, that she be strong, relentless, undeniable. Most of all I hope for her a steel spine, that she does not bend when Halcyon will break her. That she should be stronger than I am. I must find Minnie a wet nurse. She demands to be fed throughout the day and night, and I simply cannot get a single thing done. The nurse will need to be exceptionally smart, educated, of means. Minnie must have the best start if she's going to survive the pit of vipers that is Byzantium Elite. And there's this matter of a governess. I can't watch the child constantly, not if I'm to do my own work. How soon must I begin looking? Naturally, she'll have to be exceptional as well, and exceptional Byzantians don't exactly grow on trees. I will persuade Harvey to investigate this for me. This man has little else to do. I don't understand how anyone of ambition has time to keep a journal. I certainly don't, yet here I am indulging myself. Minnie's influence, no doubt. Her behavior concerns me. She's clingy, emotional. At 5 she should be starting to show some personality, not crying for her mother when I leave her for another stint on Gorgon. This must be the fault of Marie, her governess, as Minnie certainly didn't learn this behavior from me. I have to fire the woman. It's clear she's not capable of instilling in Minnie a correct understanding of how to behave. Harvey despairs of ever finding a governess who meets my preposterous standards. He and I went in circles on the issue for hours, but he came around to my thinking eventually. Why shouldn't I want what's best for my daughter? Maybe I'll fire him too. What the fuck? I'm at my wit's end with Minnie. At 13 she should have already mastered basic chemistry, physics and mathematics, but she can barely handle long divisions. She struggles to remember the simplest equations and formulas, no matter how many times her governess raps her knuckles. By the time I was her age, I would already made dynamite in my grandfather's laboratory. The only thing Minnie is making explode is my head. Her father asked why we don't just send her to a boarding school, but I abhor the thought of her surrounded by those coddled idiots. More alarming still, she's begun to show an interest in Roman serials and painting. She may have a strong grasp on color theory, and she shows some promise with watercolors, but surely that's the result of her education in scope here, not an innate skill. What really is art anyway? She gave me a truly dreadful painting of Francis this morning, and I haven't a clue what to do with it. Perhaps I will stuff it in my desk. We'll have a good laugh over it when she's grown and finally come to her senses. Jesus. Lucian appeared at the manor this morning. I thought him here for me to finally wring my neck after Our Lady's tiff. But no, it was much worse than that. He would come to speak to Minnie. No need to guess why. She's taken it upon herself to manage the household these last few years, since neither her father nor I have the time or, frankly, inclination. Under her watch, the staff's productivity has increased to 35% while reducing our costs an astonishing 67%. We've saved tens of thousands of bits. Harvey tipped Lucian off, I expect. Now he wants to bring her on to help manage the Gorgon facilities, which I refused over Minnie's vociferous protestations. She cried after he would left. I only wish that I could tell her why. I take from these entries that Mother was severe with her editorial pen. This is but one version of her, carefully curated and not the one I wanted to find. Where is your unvarnished stream of consciousness? Where is your spontaneous brilliance? The search continues. My efforts will be inevitable. Steer me to Gorgon. What then, Minnie? What then?
Can we talk?
Okay, the master bedroom was here, right?
Dear Wilhelmina, I hope this letter finds you well. No, it's too stilted. It sounds like I'm writing to request a loan. Dearest Wilhelmina, I regret to tell you... Law, no, that's worse. When have I ever called her dearest? She's my daughter. This should be easy. How can a mother not know how to talk to her own daughter? My love, I can no longer... For your safety, I must... Oh, hell. Even if she despises me for what I had to do, I should still be able to say goodbye. Minnie, I have to leave, and I don't intend to come back. I love you. I'm so sorry.
Weird.
Apparently not. So who the devil are you?
Dear Bonkslock, captain of the Unreliable.
You don't say. Well, make yourself at home, Captain. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence. I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass. To Gorgon.
Sure.
To Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star. I'm Wilhelmina Ambrose, but you can keep it short and call me Minnie. Now, what brings you to my house, gorgeous? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company.
I'm here about a severed arm.
A severed arm? How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop?
Does the name Lucky Montoya mean anything to you?
Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles. He's definitely not doing that anymore. But if something happened to him... Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry?
Thank you. But the people in my orbit come and go all the time. Occupational hazard. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
What were you two doing?
Settling an old score. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
Remember, play hard to get. That's negotiation.
You offer work to everyone who breaks into your home? Must be some kind of Byzantine tradition I ain't know about.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands.
Are you seriously offering me that guy's job? Let's say gorgeous, let's flirt.
I like my employees well-groomed. Appearances are everything in high society.
Are you looking for a high gun or a runway model?
I'm looking for both. Remember, I'm rich enough that I can afford to be choosy. And I choose you, dear Captain. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck.
I'm not surprised. Spacer's Choice is one big accident waiting to happen.
I wish I could say otherwise. One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives.
Why did this lag?
Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day.
It must have been real hard on you, losing your mother all of a sudden like that. I'm sorry to hear it, ma'am.
Thank you. Ambrose ladies are supposed to be resilient to the unexpected, but this was especially hard on me. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying.
Nope, Thunder! Thank you so much for stuck with to Lucas Meister. Thank you so much. Thank you. And hi, Fexi. How are you? How are you? My water is almost empty, Dobe. Why would they lie?
Why, indeed? To cover up their crimes? To discredit someone who knew too much? I'm hoping you can find out for me. Mother would not have allowed Project Gorgon to fail. Something happened on that asteroid, and my family took the fall for it.
What did you send Lucky to find?
The truth. Mother is gone, Gorgon is silent, and I deserve answers.
Answers to what end?
That will depend on what we learn. The scope of this cover-up is enormous. Whatever Spacer's Choice is hiding could bring ruin down on their heads. Or it could just be another dead end. We won't know till we look, will we?
Tell me about your mother.
I admired Mother, but we weren't close. She disapproved of everything about me, really. I couldn't measure up to her example. She didn't make time for us. I remember thinking that she never wanted a child, and never forgave me for being one. Naive and irresponsible as I was.
Nope, Thunder is kind of a fun name. I'm good. I'm doing pretty good too. Thanks for asking. Sounds familiar, Ellie?
Trust me, we are nothing alike.
A kindred spirit. Well, well, charmed. Today is full of surprises. Mother worked herself to the bone. She wanted to make the colony a better place. No matter who or what got sacrificed along the way. She never spared a thought for those of us who cherished her, who suffered for her idea of progress.
Did you two ever get along?
We got close once. When I was a child, I enjoyed looking over Mother's shoulder, playing backseat chemist while she peered into a microscope. One day, she told me to leave before I broke something. Then, I got mad and broke something. Typical night in the Ambrose house.
Oh, that hurts my heart to hear, ma'am. My dad was real dedicated to his work, too, but he always let me help. Made me feel, I don't know, special. like I had something to offer. I wish you could have had that with your mother.
Mother and Gorgon were made for each other. I had the misfortune to be stuck in the middle.
What do you think happened on Gorgon?
I don't know. And Spacer's Choice won't say. They don't discuss anything that tarnishes their brand. Gorgon has a dark history. The project fell apart. Personnel were shuffled across the system. With Mother gone, now I'm all that's left.
There must be someone who knows what happened on Gorgon. Where's your father in all of this?
Father lost more than his job on Gorgon. I'll say no more than that. The asteroid may look like a glittering jewel, but I assure you the resemblance ends there. Gorgon is poisonous to the core. One might even say cursed. I need your help, Captain. Project Gorgon killed Mother and disgraced the Ambrose name, and no one has been held accountable. Spacer's Choice buried the past like a dirty secret.
You're practically strange, that's why I put your trust in me. You've lost one gunsling already, what makes you think I'll do any better? Are you interested in justice, revenge, or both?
Neither. It's vindication I want. Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth kicking and screaming into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice. All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility.
First, I have some questions about this job.
I'm not surprised. Between the family drama and
How
the
far are
corporate
you in the game now?
conspiracy, I
We're
feel like
pretty
we've stepped
close to
on a
finishing it.
landmine.
We are now
Speak freely,
in,
Captain.
like, we just started the first DLC of 2 DLCs available. So this DLC will probably be around 8 hours, the next one will be about 10 hours, and then we're almost finished with the main game. So we're pretty far. What good is your mother's journal to you now?
I suspect it will prove that corporate greed and incompetence were to blame for the calamity at Gorgon, and not Mother. Mother was a brilliant woman. Difficult, cold, unreachable even, but brilliant.
What if you're wrong?
Then my family's disgrace, our curse, will be absolute. This is my last hope of redeeming the Ambrose name. I don't like my chances, but I have to try. And I need help. Your help.
Why did you wait before starting the investigation?
I didn't want to go anywhere near Gorgon. Once I exhausted all my options, the search led me back here. I even had Mother declared legally dead. Would you believe it took 5 years to process the paperwork?
Yeah, I would. Does her being legally dead help you somehow?
It isn't as bad as you make it sound, but technically, yes. Mother's body is still on Gorgon. No body means no death certificate, which means no inheritance. I killed Mother, just on paper, of course, so I could claim my inheritance. We wouldn't be standing here if I didn't have access to the family fortune.
Damn, wish I'd thought of that.
I once assumed the mansion and the money would be enough to redeem the Ambrose name. But even in Byzantium, prestige must be earned, and it can so easily be lost.
Are you saying you just want to break into high society?
You know, some people work hard just to break out.
Break back into high society, yes.
I thought you were trying to vindicate your mother.
I'm trying to do several things at once. None of them easy. The smear campaign against Mother was the work of cowards. I'm vindicating the family name for her, for the colony, and for my future.
What do you stand to gain?
Everything that Mother lost. This colony is in trouble. The lunatics at Spacer's Choice are running the asylum, and we need better people to wield their influence. After Gorgon, I quickly discovered that the Ambrose name was cursed, for lack of a better term. I had no place among the decision makers. No seat at the table.
That's Byzantium for you. Gossip mongering's a bigger sport than tossball.
That is why I'm clearing the record and vindicating the Ambrose line. For Mother. For me. and for the generations who will one day inherit Halcyon.
Hi Witchy, how are you? And Delsman, thank you so much for your follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab yourself something to eat, something to drink, make yourself comfortable. I hope you enjoy the stream. How are you? Hello. Do you think your plan will work?
I know it will.
How did this investigation get Lucky killed?
You know as much as I do, I'm afraid. Spacer's Choice abandoned Gorgon, but the asteroid is far from unoccupied. Between the marauders,
Hi Witchy,
the
hello,
wildlife,
how are you?
and whatever
Hello.
escaped the labs, danger abounds.
What kind of wildlife are we talking about?
Your guess is as good as mine. I know that Spacer's Choice bred canids, especially for Gorgon. They were supposed to act as living cattle prods. By now, they've probably gone feral. Just watch yourself. If you aren't careful, you stand to lose more than an arm. I believe that covers it all. Are you ready to get started? We mustn't allow the trail to get cold.
If it helps you get some closure, find the journal.
You do all that for me? I was hoping you'd take the job, but I didn't expect you to care.
You shouldn't have to suffer for the actions of Spacer's Choice.
I believe you're the first person to ever side with me against the corporation. It's a refreshing change. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness.
Nice to meet you too, Delsman. Hello, how are you? What can I expect to face on Gorgon?
I've never understood why, but Gorgon is teeming with marauders. They almost seem drawn to sorrow and misfortune. Then there's the test subjects, those who survived anyway. Ravenous creatures left behind like so much salvage.
What did you tell Lucky about this job?
I told him everything I've told you. Just the facts. Maybe a couple of harmless embellishments. Why?
I'm trying to calculate the odds of this geek getting me killed. Just making sure I have what I need.
Still, you're smart to ask. Lucky spent most of our time together spinning a pistol around his index finger. Not sure he listened to any of my advice.
That sounds like Lucky, all right. The man loved to show off.
He had an aura of rugged individualism that was quite charming. Not that it helped him in the end. But you won't let me down, will you, Captain?
I'll be careful.
There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
I think I've heard of that place. Cheap whiskey, rough crowd. You'll love it.
Yay!
Oh, you think maybe they got a little mascot? Like a sprat in a tiny hat?
Yeah,
Just so we
Parvati.
understand each other, money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want. Between your payment and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound?
What's the catch? There's always a catch.
The catch? No one's ever done this before, and the only person who tried is a corpse. Believe me, that's enough. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels.
Maybe you don't need to hear this from me, but I'm sorry about your mother.
Spacer's Choice should be the one apologizing, but thank you. Sincerely. A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only
Sounds like a
want what's
G love.
Mysterious heiress, unexpected gainful employment. It's like something out of a detective serial.
It's not theft if she's giving us permission.
Right, Ellie? Thank you, Toby. I'm trying to. Let's do this. Gorgon does look like a little bit like if this is also Gorgon, it looks like a moon, kinda. Is he still laying there?
Query. Are you upside down?
This poor thing, man. Gorgon landing pad. Yeah, Dobby, you're right. Let's put some F in the chat for the cute little robot that fell off the cliff.
I don't know what kind of mess Spacer's Choice made here, but it figures they'd leave it to someone else to clean up.
Allie can have that one. Cute little Robomobo? Robombo? This would be interesting. I have no idea how the DLCs will be if we see like a difference in the DLCs from the main game. Oh, come on.
If you need them, no one lasts long on Gorgon unprepared.
Ooh, what'd you find?
You looking for supply, stranger? Let's stock up here. If you run low on bullets out in Gorgon's far reaches, there ain't no one around here
The
liable to
last
help
days
you
with
out.
robots and AI.
Let me know if you're looking for something particular.
Oh, I don't know if I would like something like that. What if we got for
Found
sale?
a pickaxe.
Ring? Why would he sell rings and necklaces? It's weird. That's weird. Okay.
Hey, what?
So this is Gorgon.
You mean you came out to this asteroid without knowing nothing about it? Me too. Heard it was wild here and couldn't resist. Trouble is, if you wander off to somewhere you oughtn't be, like way out in Gorgon's farthest reaches, odds are slimmer of your bits finding their way to my pockets. If you want my advice, stick close to the Sprat Shack, unless you fancy having your limbs torn off and eaten.
It sounds like Detroit Become Human a little bit, Dobe. Give him your best unimpressed look.
You okay? Does your stomach hurt or something? Look, I ain't stopping you from wandering elsewhere. But if you do, be sure you watch out for the Marauders. That's the #1 thing. And the Mance, I guess. You watch out for Marauders, Mance, and Charles from accounting, and you'll probably be fine.
I bet Charles from accounting is the worst. Who is Charles from accounting, though?
Only the meanest Marauder on Gorgon, and also anywhere else. That man is crazier than a bag of canids and twice as likely to bite. He will bust your head open like an overripe mock apple if he so much as sees you. I ain't joking. He'll snap you in half like stale bread noodles.
Thanks for the warning.
No, you don't get it. Charles from accounting is like... Imagine if you took 3 of the most howling mad Marauders you could find and mashed them together. That's Charles.
Zero times 3 is still 0.
I don't think you can really quantify folks' strength in that manner, Captain.
You ain't listening to me, huh? Well, I warned you. If you run off and get exploded to death by a madman with a rocket launcher now, that's on you.
Rocket launcher? That's not good. Go back to the part about the rocket launcher?
Sure, okay. He's got a rocket launcher.
How did he get a rocket launcher?
Couldn't say. He kills anyone who gets close enough to ask. Look, long story short, you do not fuck with Chuck. Best to avoid the Marauder camp entirely. That's my 2 bits on the matter. Huh? Oh, you don't gotta... Damn alarm's been... You know, I don't dream anymore. It's all, please evacuate in an orderly fashion.
I pressed space as choice, but something that lasted so long. But what if you moved away from the incessant alarm?
Folks coming and going pass right by me here. It's the ideal spot to do business. Apart from the obvious. And there ain't much I can do to shut that control terminal down. I know, because even Von Hoffman couldn't bash it in. And I seen that tough son of a gun throw a man clean across the Sprat Shack one time like he were a toss ball. Yeah? Can't...
Okay. Okay. Okay, here's my ship. Oh, look! Open it! Looks pretty. This here probably leads me into Gorgon, right? How big is Gorgon? Oh, Gorgon is pretty big. Okay. Gorgon definitely is not small. Check electricity ration bill. Patron bill. Own 0 bits, okay. Pilot flights. Okay. Manifest content exceeds the recommended maximum weight of the vessel. It doesn't seem interesting. That did not really seem interesting. Okay. Project!
Come here. Let's have a chat. Don't want to chat? Fine.
Smell that? Cheap whiskey and stale cigarettes. My kind of place.
Avera, thank you so much for the to Robo Dobby. Hi, how are you, Avera? Hello, how are you?
All right, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking. Starting now.
Keep looking into his eyes.
Good. Look up. Now look down.
Look up, look down.
You're doing swell. Now, name and occupation.
Gearbox log, captain of
Good
unreliable.
enough for me. You're cleared to pass. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place. Welcome to the Sprat Shack. You can head on downstairs.
What did you mean when you said people had changed?
Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruins and make their fortune. The ones who come back, they aren't always the same men or women who left. They change. Never for the better.
What happens when people change?
First, they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves, on account of how they soiled themselves. After that, they're gone. Nothing but animals wearing human skin. Seen it happen myself. It's never pretty.
Where exactly am I?
This is the Sprat Shack, the most remote watering hole in the system. Rule number 1, no fighting. Rule number 2, wipe your feet on the way
Hi, Mythic
downstairs.
Frost. How are you? Hello.
We're the only hospitable
I'm doing
place
pretty
on
okay.
this
Thanks
rock.
for asking,
I want to
Averos.
keep it that way. That's why we have rule number 3, When people change, they stay outside.
But that doesn't sound
where they
too good,
belong.
Averos.
Just don't.
What do you do around here?
Bouncer, bodyguard, law enforcer. I make sure the Sprat Shack gets only the highest caliber of clientele.
That's us. And I thought this place was gonna be fun.
We get a lot of brand-loyal corporate types, and a lot of cutthroat freelancer types. Both sides have their share of dirty scoundrels.
Work ended 2 hours early. Yay, that's good. What kind of people come to this Brad Shack?
This is a sublight bar, so most of our regulars come to plunder the old labs.
Why he has a German name?
The facility's locked up behind
How
miles
am I
of
supposed to
red
know?
tape, so progress is slow. A lot of time to drink and reevaluate, then venture out and try again.
What do you know about Gorgon?
Something bad happened here. Spacer's Choice was developing chemicals. The kind with nasty side effects. Marauders outnumber the rest of us 10 to 1. Either they came from Gorgon, or something draws them here. I don't know which is worse. This place is under a dark cloud, stranger. That's all I know. If you want the history of the Sprat Shack, talk to Lex behind the bar. Watch yourself out there.
You're the streamer, you know everything. You confused something here. Normally it's Chet knows everything. Should know by now. Next month, extra long weekend to 2 days dry. Oh, okay. The other name was already taken. Oof.
You're a hum. That was my salvage, Trixie. You had no right to it then, and you've no right to it now.
I risked my life sneaking around Marauders to claim that wreck. And I didn't see your name on it.
Now you've done it. Eat fist!
All right, that's enough! This is a family establishment! You want to make a mess? You make it outside!
But this was personal, Lex. It's a question of salvage. That wreck was gonna make me a fortune.
Technically, that's business, not personal.
That's what I've been trying to tell him, but he won't listen.
It's the same fight every day. 5 years we've been at this, and we still can't agree on how to properly tag salvage. Now you two listen, this is my place. While you're in the Sprat Shack, you'll sit quietly, or I'll forbid you to come here at all. Is that understood?
Fair's fair. I'll have a stout, and we'll settle this later on our own terms.
Well, thank you, Averas.
It's no good to leave a fight unresolved. If I don't do something, these two are gonna be at each other's throats.
What do you propose?
Would you do me a favor and weigh in as a third party? I can use an unbiased set of eyes on the problem, and an outsider like you fits the bill.
Fine.
Freddy, Trixie, go on and make your case to the generous stranger.
I'll start, seeing as I'm the one who's been most wronged in this equation.
Go on.
So, just up the road and due east of here, there's a shipwreck lodged in the mountainside, right? I staked my claim on that wreck. Then I wandered in for a drink. An hour later, Trixie swaggers in bragging about her salvage. Ugh, the nerve of some people.
What's your side of the story, Trixie? How did you mark the claim?
I climbed on top of it and called out in my loudest voice, "Finders keepers!"
Is that legal, Lex?
I don't know about legal, but it's legit by sublight standards. Assuming anyone was around to hear it, which we can't know for sure.
Someone must have heard me. They just ain't brave enough to step forward and admit it.
Okay, what's your side of the story, Trixie?
When I found the shipwreck, there were no salvage mark. See, the whole area was teeming with bloodthirsty marauders. So I snuck around and added my tag, clear as day, so no drunken idiots could claim the salvage out from under me, Freddy.
For the record, when I heard the marauders coming, I left. Trixie must have set her mark down after me.
Drum your fingers thoughtfully. No speaking out of turn, but I allow it at this once.
I kept my mouth shut during his story. He should have the courtesy to return the favor. Anyway, that's my story, ma'am.
What mark did you leave on the salvage, Trixie?
I drew an X in the dirt with my toe.
Couldn't the Marauders have walked over it by now or the wind blown it away?
Wouldn't surprise me in the least. But that doesn't mean it ain't mine.
In all my years, I've never heard a more contentious argument. I don't envy your shoulders for bearing the weight of responsibility. You've heard it from them both. So, who gets the salvage?
Freddy claimed the salvage is his by laws. These idiots don't know how to take salvage, so I rule in no one's favor.
That ain't no kind of fair.
She ain't even from around here, Lax.
Here's a six-pack on the house, plus your fee. Maybe now we'll finally get some peace around here for a change.
Does this happen often?
A little too often if you ask me, but that's the sublight way. Anything worth doing is worth fighting over.
Glad to be of service. See you around.
Come and chat if you're ever feeling thirsty.
We could always go back and rile him up again later. That's my captain.
I'm headed back to the ruins.
Seen any good salvage around?
You here for salvage?
As soon as I sober up, I'm heading back to the ruins.
I'm drunk, okay.
This doesn't look like...
You here for salvage or merchandise?
Watch your step.
Are you my agent on the ground?
Smugglers?
Sorry?
I've been sent to meet a certain someone about a certain piece of merchandise. They're supposed to use a secret code phrase.
Can't help you. I'm just here to drink.
That's the code phrase. It is you.
Quiet down. You're making a scene. Don't forget to close your tab before you head out.
This is a family. Chin up. Look sharp.
Oh. What do we have here?
Okay. That's impressive.
Nothing interesting, sad. I've got a jar of dirt. I've got a jar of dirt.
I wouldn't get too close to that railing. Just in case.
Man, this area is pretty big. Pretty big area.
Who's this now?
Jesus. Avera, thank you so much for the quick to jar of dirt. Thank you. Thank you.
That last drink you ordered had a punch to it. What did you say it
We're
was
all
called?
friends here. Even when we ain't.
You don't look like one of the salvagers, no? Don't really seem like the type. You've got the look of someone who's traveled far to get here and whose journey is far from over.
What makes you say that?
Confidence. The scavengers around here, they're faking it. You're the real deal. I don't know if you're bound for the old ruins, but in case you are, can you look into something?
Oh, yeah, I'm
I'd do it
getting
myself, but
tired.
Of course, the Marauders would eat me alive.
Depends on what you need.
Looking for something out there. Been paying Sublight to help me, but they haven't made much progress.
This something must be valuable.
It is to me, but apparently it's junk to Sublight. My husband and I worked on Gorgon during the good times. Jerome was on maintenance duty. I cleaned out test tubes till they sparkled.
Where's Jerome now?
Nowhere good, that's for sure. In his final hours, Gorgon was a war zone. Violence broke out in the labs. The hills were full of marauders. You couldn't take a leisurely stroll without an armed escort. When the order came through to evacuate, non-essential personnel drew a lottery to see who would board the first wave of ships. Jerome won. I lost. Soon as I wasn't looking, Jerome switched our tickets and pushed me to the front of the line. I got to leave. Jerome stayed behind. I never saw him again.
It was what brings you back to Gorgon.
A broken heart, that's what. This place is greedy. It took my Jerome, and it would have taken me too. I just want one thing back. His old hip flask. I gave it to him the day we signed our marriage contract, and he carried it wherever he went. I know it's still here.
What do you think happened to Jerome?
No point in denying it. He died on this rock, likely torn apart by marauders, unless he took care of himself on his own terms. I don't like to imagine what happened, but I know I have to accept it.
I could keep an eye out for the flask.
You'd really do that for me? Law. And I'll bet you're worth 10
Hi,
of those
I hope you don't get into
Subway
bicycle territory and
I
stop
don't
stream
have much,
early.
but
I
if
was
you
thinking
help
about
me,
it right now, to
there's
be
a little
honest.
set aside for the occasion. Jerome used to drink with his buddies in a small kitchen opposite the maintenance shed. Might be a good place to check first. Yeah.
Tell me about your time on Gorgon.
The lab coats kept quiet about the project, but the air was charged with excitement. You could feel it wherever you went. They wanted to change the world. A tenfold boost to worker productivity with no side effects? Who wouldn't salivate at the thought? I don't know what went wrong, but when the shit hit the fan, it sprayed everyone in its path, including me.
Okay.
Can we talk?
What's the story with this place anyhow?
Used to be a shipping.
So we're really gonna do this? I've seen lots of crazy, Captain, but Phineas is in a
So you're getting
class
too
of his own.
tired? Well, if you are,
Do
but
you
I still
really
hope
think he knows what
not.
he's doing?
I
Sending us to
kinda
skip the
am,
Hope
yeah.
into Terratu's orbit right under the board's nose?
I trust Phineas.
Something tells me you're the first person to ever utter those words, Captain. I think this whole plan's insane, but it'll make a good story, you know, if we survive. Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk
Oh my
your
God.
neck on this crazy scheme?
But what about you? You're still with me.
I'll do anything for a good story, and nothing shines on a pirate's resume like a successful suicide mission. But I asked you first.
People of Halcyon deserve a chance, so do the colonists on the Hope.
Coming from anyone else, that would sound like a line from one of those Odeon Pictures movies. But I think you really mean it. Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they gonna pull us out of the shit? Or are we all just gonna leave a bigger, uglier stain on this corner of the galaxy?
Well, we will put together, I'm confident in that. If they're half as capable as me, we'll be in good hands. I'm not optimistic, but we've got to try something before we all go down.
I'd settle for a bottle of whiskey and some lubrinicine, but I've never been much of a self-starter.
At least it is for certain that I do have to
Well,
yawn every
whenever
time I
you're
see you
ready to
yawn
do
as
this,
well.
I'm with you.
That means that you think I'm
The part with the hope, I
sympathetic,
mean,
like you
not
like
the
me.
other thing. Anything else?
Let's talk about the Gorgon job.
You know I've got no love for top rungers, but if Minnie's willing to pay, I say we take her money.
You're making me yawning too. I'm sorry.
Sure, like Ada said, he was a big name among freelancers. I met him at Lost Hope once. He was buying rounds for everyone and telling a story about one of his jobs.
Impossible.
Pretty sure half of it was made up.
Yawns are contagious visually. No, like, yeah, but normally, as far as I know, it has been proven scientifically that you only yawn if you also like the other person. If you don't like the other person, you're not yawning.
You ever
As far
get
as
the
I know.
feeling someone's just trying too hard?
I guess.
There was just something about Montoya I couldn't quite trust. He was always at the center of a room, and he slapped a lot of backs to stay there.
You think it was all talk?
Yeah. I'm trying to say that if he screwed this job up, that's on him. I still like our odds.
I wish someone would
You
yawn
may
at
have had
me.
a rep, but
What do
you're
you
more
mean?
capable than he ever was.
I just yawn. Wow, Ellie, that's nice of you to say. Only because I've got a great crew on my side.
Yeah, well, just remember that when we get paid. What's on your mind?
Any idea what happened to Lucky?
From his arm? The decay makes it hard to tell. Could be a lot of things.
You
Torn
like
off by
us?
something with big teeth.
Most of you,
torn
yeah.
off by something with big claws. Torn off by someone with a moderately sharp blade. Or maybe he just got too close
You're
to
all
heavy
yawning
machinery.
like crazy if you do it. Should I?
Sure. Something on your mind?
Holy shit, a fresh face. Haven't seen your like in years. Don't know what brought you to the most dangerous corner of this solar system, pal, but you're welcome here. Oh, you talked to Lex yet? She tell you to keep it civil? You wouldn't guess to talk to her, but that lady's got a mean left
Everybody's
hook.
like, "Wah." Lex who?
Lady at the bar.
Guys, I know
She might
yawns
give you
are
the whole,
equivalent
"Nice
to
to meet you,"
smiles,
while
and at least I
pals
don't
here
smile
got
as well
Dodge
as someone I
Field
don't
the
like
second
is
you walk through the
smiling.
door.
Yeah.
Damn. Girls lost their spark. Gorgon will
Oh,
beat the
really?
fight out of anyone. If this dive's patrons don't do it first.
Do you work here or something?
Come on. Do I look like some kind of sub-like knuckle-dragger to you? I'm a journalist. Was a journalist.
I think I'm also yawning right now because it's so much
Got into reporting
talky.
thinking I was gonna be some sort
We're
of
1 hour,
public
over 1
intellectual.
hour in Gorgon, and
joke.
it's all talky
Spent
so
95% of my
far.
time playing
We need to
stenographer the
bonk!
board, and the rest
The
writing
engineer
puff
is
pieces on the chairman's
looking for
latest
the
beard
bonk.
trick. Real life and death shit.
You seem like you're having a rough time. Can I help you out?
If you're going back out there, do you think you'd be willing to do an old bastard a small favor?
We need to bonk. Helping out old bastards is 80% of my job. What do you need?
Dr. Wells ain't that old, Captain.
Well, I've been trying to get away from this rock for 5 lobby-fucked years, but I can't stay gone.
Why is that?
Told you I was a journalist, right? I was here on a story back when Project Gorgon was active. I was doing an interview series for Spacer's Choice. Recorded them all on these little portable phonographs.
The bonking is
But when
important.
everything fell to shit,
Exactly, the bonking
Spacer's
is
Choice
really
wouldn't let me
important.
leave. Terms of my reporting contract unmet, they said.
You hit them, and now you need me to get them for you. What? That about covered?
Right on the money. Look at me, I'm no fighter. I've never even touched a gun. But you're just the right amount of rough around the edges. Help me get my recordings back so I can finally get the hell out of here.
See, lucky day, Roscoe. I got those recordings for you. Do I?
No shit? That's downright civilized of you. All right. One of them I stashed in the Office of Creative Incubation, in the projector room on the 3rd
The
floor.
conversation just to make it to
I gave
Bonk
another
City.
to my friend Birdie to
I
keep
really
in
need
her
to go
park,
to Bonk City.
just outside OCI's upper entrance.
Bonk City, bitch. Bonk City, bitch. Got it. Next.
You'll find another in the chem lab. It's in the main lab storage room.
You ran all over Gorgon just to hide your recordings?
Didn't have much of a choice. The primals had gotten loose, couple of them were chasing me. The recordings just ended up wherever I hid.
Alright, easy not the others.
The final one is in human inquiry and auditing. It's tucked behind a pipe in observation room B.
The observation room, wouldn't someone have seen you?
What with the test subjects running loose, the researchers were surprisingly
Bonk to be one.
Straight to your sword arm, friend. And thank you.
Da 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 da. Na 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 na.
What have you got there?
Adrenatime, I think.
So, how you feeling?
Oh, fun. Stuff to steal.
Moving. On my way.
Tries coat. Oh. Hello? Are you dead? Oh no. Just sleeping.
Someone's in here. Hold on. It's coming back up again.
Ew. Sullivan, you were right about this place. I got a lead on some pricey merchandise and all I had to do was put my ear to the ground. Apparently there's a mineshaft down the road, past human inquiry and auditing, and due to east. Used to be an old dead drop, but no one goes there anymore. Wonder why? It would be dangerous, but what kind of scoundrel would it be if I let the goods sit in there unappreciated? Come and join me when you read this. I won't wait for you, but I bet there's more loot than I can carry by myself, Jenner. Ooh, a big ratatatata. Big ratatatas. That's just what I like.
Sorry about Freddy and Trixie. When they're not fighting over salvage, they're fighting over the bed sheets at night.
Those two are a couple?
They like to blow off steam during work hours, but as soon as they clock out, they turn
Take
into
me
a pair
down
of
to the
kittens.
Parabonk City where the
Welcome to
grass is
Sprat
green
Shack.
and the girls
First
are
one's on the
funky.
house, and I won't even water it down. Will it be?
Wine, make it purpleberry. I'm in a chipper mood.
Bottoms up. I assume you're here for salvage.
Sure, got any leads?
Even if I did, I ain't supposed to play favorites. Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first
The
new
bottle
face I've
huge.
seen in a
Yes,
while.
it has timestamps how much I need to drink. But this way I'm drinking way much. Like way more than I normally do. Do you know anyone by the name of Lucky Montoya?
Lucky? Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic
Hello, Bonky.
at times, but he was a good
Bonky,
guy.
my old
Heard he took on a
friend.
dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and
1
going
liter,
from the office of
1.6.
creative incubation, just down the road.
58 ounces. Office of Creative Incubation?
That's where the top rungers at Spacer's Choice came up with slogans and marketing. Lucky never told me why it was so important. Awful shame about what happened to him.
What happened?
You really want to hear my story? Law, most everyone around here is sick to death of it by now. Last I saw of Lucky was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this wild canid dragging a bloody limb. So I kicked the canid, scared it off.
Why not let the canid enjoy the juicy limb?
If the bloody piece in question was a raptidon tongue or a mantis leg, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Get this, the canid was chewing on an honest-to-law human
That is
arm.
much. That is much
Lucky's
indeed,
arm.
yeah. I don't get that one, Sean. I'm sorry. How will you know it belonged to Lucky?
I'm a bartender. Attention to detail is my middle name. Anyway, the arm was clutching a phonograph that mentioned someone named Alex Hawthorne. I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who frequent the bar. So I packaged up the arm nice and tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon parcel service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp.
The arm made it to me. I'm Hawthorne's next of kin, sort of. Why bother sending the arm at all?
I figured Hawthorne would want to know what happened to his pal. Help Lucky get his affairs in order, you know. Oh, I hate to see people go with unfinished business.
Where was Lucky staying?
3rd floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything you left behind. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just wash your hands when you're done. Trust me.
What do you know about Gorgon?
Spacer's Choice used to brew pharmaceuticals in these parts. That's why the asteroid smells like an old gym
I have a
sock.
water glass at work, which
They
is
say
0.5 liters, and I thought that's much. I should drink 3
down the
liters a
road
day.
at
Oh,
the
but
old
then at
R&D
least you
lab.
drink enough. That's good.
Very
Yeah, I
hush
always
hush
had
back in the
problems
day.
not drinking enough. So, yeah. Would any of you regulars have more information about Gorgon?
Roscoe might tell you more. He spent some time around here before the bar opened up. And I trust him well
I
enough.
sadly cannot follow
There's
you at all,
always
Sean.
Leonora,
I'm really
my
sorry.
favorite customer over in the
I
storage
don't
room
know
on the
who
second floor.
Montoya is and why
herself and
it's
always
my
closes out
father
her
and
trap.
I'm confused. What's Roscoe's story?
He's been here since opening day. I think he told me he was some kind of journalist. He got left behind when Spacer's Choice pulled out. And I guess no one's coming to get him.
Poor bastard, you looking out for him?
Roscoe's drinks are on the house. We all know how it feels to get left behind. He'll be all right. He's with the family now, and we take care of our own.
Why would he get left behind?
He didn't tell me and I didn't ask. I'm his bartender, not his human resources rep. If you believe the chatter, a lot of good folks got left behind, and a lot of bad folks made it out. Sometimes that's all there is to it.
What can you tell me about Leonora?
Nice lady. Been coming around a lot these past few months. She isn't with Sublight, but seems to know the lay of the land better than anyone. She spends most of her days drinking alone. I think she's looking to hire someone. If you're open to
Do
a
you
side gig.
know aircraft facts? No. Why should I? I don't know. Do you know if she spoke with Lucky Montoya at all?
Now that you mention it, I thought I saw those two sharing stories over a pint.
Used to have to drink 3
Didn't think
gallons of
twice
water a
about
day
it.
to stay
I don't
hydrated at
speak
one of
ill
my
of
old
the
jobs.
dead,
Oh
but
wow, that's a
Leonora
lot.
deserves better
3
company.
gallons.
That Lucky was no good for her.
Jesus. She and her husband worked on Gorgon before it fell apart.
No kidding. Ugh, what a shame. I owe her one on the house. When Spacer's Choice pulled out, a lot of people found themselves adrift. The ones with nowhere to settle ended up here. Sad but true.
Thanks for the tip. Any ideas why Spacer's Choice shot Gorgon down?
I doubt anyone knows the full story. One day the evacuation order went out. Grunts and lab coats scrambled to get anywhere but Gorgon. And the weirdest thing of all, Adrenatime still hit the market. Me, I never touched the stuff. To each their own, but I think it's dangerous.
Dangerous? Savages must be making a fortune off of Gorgon.
Damn right we are. We've got drugs, scrap metal, prototype weapons, drugs, money,
Drugs,
and more drugs. When Spacer's Choice evacuated, everyone dropped their gear and ran. Most of it stayed where it fell, and all of it is up for grabs. Of course, the real treasure is whatever's locked up in the old facility. Until someone figures a way to crack it open, we're just sifting through dirt. You got it, bub.
Hi, Kyla. Hello. How are you? And Joshua, how are you?
Yes and no. The Sprat Shack used to be a shipping and receiving warehouse during the old Project
Tells
Gorgon
you stuff
days.
about aircraft compared to
When Spacer's
facts
Choice
out of
pulled their
series.
guys off
Ah,
world,
okay, out of
Sublight
movies and
moved
stuff like that.
into,
Interesting.
Salvage what we could, and they put me in charge.
Yeah, I'm not really that interested in aircrafts, I think. So Sublight owns the Sprat Shack now?
Yes and no. Rumor has it there's a Sprat wandering around the Groundbreaker, and he's the legal owner of the Sprat Shack. Hagen's idea.
They ask why a Sprat owns this bar?
See, Hagen didn't want a paper trail that led back to her, so she gave the bar to the Sprat. If
1
there were
gallon
any
is
legal problems with this
128
place,
fluid
the
ounces.
Sprat would do the time.
You know, they do something similar in Byzantium.
That's a lot.
Fancier system,
I don't know
but
if that's
same
helpful
idea.
doing that much
You think
on
a
the other
Sprat
side.
could own Edgewater? Oh. Imagine one wearing Mr. Thompson's little hat.
Anyway, that's what the paperwork says.
Parvati.
I don't make the rules.
How would you even know which Sprat is the right one?
Easy. His name's Matt.
Ah, yeah, okay,
The
it's
beautiful
Matt,
thing
sure.
is, no one could tell Matt Sprat apart from an ordinary vermin. I think that's kind of the point, to send the authorities on a wild Sprat chase.
1 gallon is like 4 liters. Yeah. I guess I try not to step on him if I happen by Groundbreaker.
I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. The Sprat Shack's gone through a lot of title holders over the years. As far as business arrangements go, this one's a head-scratcher, but they
Ask
say
for
it's
a
all
normal
above
unit
board,
like Liter,
so
then
that's
ask
what
to convert it to
matters.
small monkeys or donkey names. The Space's Choice mine that you're squatting in their warehouse?
Yes and no. We're doing a lot more than squatting. We're classing up the joint, keeping the riffraff outside.
Like how long
where
they
it
build an
belongs.
Airbus compared to how
They
long
didn't
they
even
build a
serve
Death
drinks until
Star?
I arrived.
Okay.
Talk about wasted potential.
Try not to die of water poisoning. I know staying hydrated is important, but also... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Can be really
Yes.
dangerous.
And no. Again, that one was Hagen's idea. She told me that speaking in vague terms keeps you out of trouble. And I don't want any trouble in my place.
How do you get supplies in and out?
Thirsty people come and go from all over the colony. Mostly on the way to somewhere better. Some are well-connected. And not everyone pays with bits. That's how we get the unconventional goods anyhow. Sublight keeps us well stocked with the essentials, by which I mean booze. Come back when you're thirsty.
I thought I already was up there. Everyone, Spacer's Choice may have left in a hurry, but they didn't forget to lock the doors on the way out. Most of the facilities are sealed up tighter than the top ranch is safe. Time to do some digging. Day 6, caught a break today. Met a scavenger who claims to be a salesman for Spacer's Choice. Sold me a key to the Office of Creative Incubation. Let's just say this guy about as lucid as his bread in a Rizzo's factory, but I'm spending mini spits so I can afford to take a chance. It worked. Clarence Mosley, whoever you are, I'm drinking to you tonight. Olivia Ambrose's office and journal ought to be in the synthesis and manufacturing center. The bad news is it's sealed up and at the ass end of the canyon. Good news is I should be able to open it from the Big Wig's admin terminal in OCI. OCI is crawling with marauders, and I've got a few other leads to chase down. Could be nothing, but my gut tells me there's more to this place than a missing journal. Time to turn over a few rocks and see what crawls out. I'm leaving the OCI key in the safe. The comp is 4185.
As a medical professional, I gotta say, that is very well preserved and disgusting.
You think they stick the preservative in before or after the eye comes out?
Fortunately, I don't have the job anymore, and I used to work in 120 plus degree Fahrenheit. Oh my god. Ugh. That's tough. Building an Acro bridge in 100 Fahrenheit heat, no shade, and like 80% humidity last spring. I probably drank about 4 liters and I never had to go pee once. Yeah, because you're already sweating it out again, right? Jesus. Watch out for yourself, friends. I probably have to just get up. Okay. Let's do the task first. Look, it was mainly water, but I did get Gatorade at the end of the shift today to replenish. Very important, yeah. Get the sugars in, kinda. Drink your damn water! Drink again! Drink it! Yeah, but it is important.
Mr. Lucky Spirit, we're gonna finish your work and put you to rest good and proper.
I'm just hoping we don't need Lucky's arm to open something else.
Let's finally go after so much talky.
We're not gonna be next. Be ready.
There was a lot of talky.
Ooh, what'd you find?
Loads of talks. Get in here somehow? That's all mine. Let the bonking begin. Yeah, it's time.
So fast.
It's time. are you?
This unit is currently in wait cycle. Please return later. Have a better...
We're not kicking it. What the heck? Should we kick it? That's so mean. Hi, BBL. How are you? Hello. Here comes the boom. How about that? Take up. A little bit of hiccup on this side. A little bit of hiccup all the time. Ding, ding. It's the longest elevator. Dun, dun. Music is cool. Dun. Boom, here comes the boom, ready or not. Oh. Almost died here.
Where were we? Oh, this looks just like the abandoned parts of Edgewater.
Let's keep moving before we get all introspective. You, doing okay, Parvati?
I've been better. But thank you for asking.
Oh, they're so cute with each other. Cutie patooties. Dooby 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 bop ich heiße Angela und auch du, meine Mama. Chip just left. Law bless it for getting Leonora off this blasted rock. Etheridge called me a fool for giving her my ticket, but Etheridge is a dumbass, so what does he know? I would do it again for a second. From now on, my only goal is survival until Space's choice comes back for the rest of us. Leonora, in my heart, I will find my way home to you. Aww. Bye, Sean. Take care. Bye-bye. Have a good one. Some of us sheltered in the mines last night, taking turns keeping watch. I don't care to imagine what happened to the other ones who aren't here. I can hear murder screaming in the halls. Used a little adrenal time today. Not much, just enough to stay alert. Lucky I did. We wouldn't have heard those mantisaurs coming in time to get the hell out of there. Going to search out a different cabin to the shelter tomorrow. Mine's not safe, Lord damn it. Shouldn't have gone in there in the first place. I think we were exposed to something in the air, maybe. Most of us made it over to the apartments. We're packed in here like Saltuna for now, but hopefully we can get a few more units barricaded and sealed up tight. Make them safe so we can spread out a little bit more. I went by Leonora's in my old apartment while hunting for supplies and stashed the flask she gave me on the day we signed our marriage contract. Just in case something happens and she comes looking. Maybe she'll find it even if she doesn't find, well, that's if some shiftless looter doesn't find it first. Carson's been short with everyone today. Carson, most days you could drop a wrench on her foot and the woman would apologize for being in the way, but for a minute there I really thought she was going to stab Simon. Ambushed by Mauritius in the night, had to use Adrena time again to keep awake. Sorry, Leonora, I didn't have much choice. Even with the Adrena time, I almost can't believe I outlasted them. Next time maybe the best not to think about next time. Starting to think with space, but can't think like that. Gonna get back to you, Leonora, I swear. I miss you like breathing. Low in Adrena time, gonna look for more. Leonora, just gotta get back to Leonora. Oh. Etheridge saw my mock elbow that void forsaking spirit's like, want to unzip his arms off and beat him with them. I could do it. He sleeps so weak, so stupid Etheridge. Where's in the systems of Space's choice? Where are those blasted ships they promised to send for us? Did they forget we're here? Makes a man wonder. All my loyalty and for what? Only loyal to Leonora now. Maybe they abandoned us. It's on purpose, I know it. On purpose, they left us here to die. They left us here to die. If Etheridge sees what's mine again, I will end him. How long does it take to send help? How long? Came back and face us, you cowards, SpaceX cowards. I feel sick. Because trying to picture Leonora, I can't anymore. Etheridge dead, he deserved it. Oh no, he got insane. That's so sad. Oof. Too much Adrena time. Got addicted and then also he descended into madness. Oh my god. This poor soul. Dear cousin Dan, Adrena time really leaves you wanting more, doesn't it? We get through the first batch fast, but lo and behold, Reed gave us more. Oof. Big oof, right? Definitely not fun. Poor soul. The engraving reads Jerome, cheers to the beginning of forever love, Leonora. It smells of decent whiskey, cheap cologne, and old cigarettes. Oh my god, all the Adrena time. Aww. Aye.
This is my second month on Adrena time. It's like the color came back. Like I was tuned to the wrong band all this time, and now the static's gone. I'm finally
Mouse notes is
clear-headed,
spread, they're so
focused.
cute.
There's so much I'm excited to do. I feel like me again. Side effects? I guess I've noticed people staring at me a lot more lately. Hard to talk to them sometimes. Feels like they don't get it. Maybe they just don't trust it. Or maybe they don't trust me.
Okay, what else is here though? Ooh. Bonking stick! We're back! It's a lot of blood. Okay, find a fast travel location. I don't want to get lost, that's the thing. I don't know if this goes further. Let's go here first. Look at the little sprat, so cute. Lizard, mouse, rabbit, whatever. Everything. It's everything. Oh yeah, here we just back up here, I see. Followed by a side of paranoia, yeah, sadly. Sadly, that's also what happened here, yup. Not the dad one? How about that? Ellie, what was that?
Sorry.
Why would you shoot the dad one, Ellie? What the heck? It was so dumb. Oh man, they all took Katrina time here. I mean, I get it, it was the only way to kind of like stay awake with the Marauders. You had one job, shoot the alive enemies, exactly! Ah, this leads me in here.
Never seen a corporation spend this much on a place only to let it rust. Except for Monarch and Scylla and Emerald Vale. Okay, I take it back.
Whatever happened here must have been real bad. Spacer's Choice just up and abandoned it.
The dead ones are easier to target, that's true, yeah. Marauders are junkies? No. The people that were not Marauders, kinda started being junkies because they didn't have the energy as the Marauders had. Or like the groups the Marauders had. Frick, where are we? Where are we? Biggest area here.
Looks like someone had a real fondness for sticky notes. What were they doing all the way back here?
Virtual shop starter pet Birdie. Lord damn it, Birdie. What would I tell you about pestering Maurice? He's not interested. If you scare him off the project, you're gone. I don't care if you're my kid sister. We need this research. We don't need you. Got it? Good. I took a look at the preliminary schedule you sent over. You got all the tasks tracked, but the timing's off. For one thing, you have me finishing the metal casing fabrication after the package is supposed to be complete. Find me at my workstation in the mines near OCI. When I get off the shift, I go over the rest of my criticism in person. By the marvelous mustache of Excelsior, Jill. Yes, how long do we have to keep saying that? It's ridiculous. Everywhere is Adrena time, man. Beep. Beam, beam. Seal. Dun, Dad, you don't complain about March? Probably, yeah. Hey, fuckers, you wanna die? Because you for sure are.
Not bad, huh?
Jesus.
Nice one.
Where'd you go?
I'll fix you right up. How about that?
How about that? It was pretty cool, thanks, Ellie.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Already been in there, been an on? Have I not? Is it another entry? Entrance, I mean? Who knows? Everybody here is Adrena time, and so much also of it. Oh my god. Jesus. He was also dead, Ellie. It used to be a Skyrim stream. Yeah. Was. Hi, Circle, how are you? One shadow should just was making sure he was dead, and in case he was a zombie, it's okay to double tap. No! Definitely not. Inferno Scythe. I saw it. We're back to our Scythe friends. Yes. Level 28. Thing is, I'm not sure if I want to give Ellie. Ooh. (23) level 30, level 33. That's such a good weapon, though. 28. 8. Let's do it. Music is cool, yeah. Hater! You're not beating them with what looks like a shower head anymore? No, now we got our cool scythe back. It didn't change for whatever reason. There we go. Look. Oh yeah. We're back at it again. We're back at it again. Dun, 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 dun. Faster, more. I don't think it's faster, but it definitely is more slicey dicey. Dun, I wonder why there are so many dead, though. What's here? For what reason did we even come here? I mean...
Quiet, Captain.
Weird. But I've opened up this. That's good. It's a shortcut, but at the same time, we need to go back because I wasn't done there. Da 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 Okay. Oh, why am I over cucumbered? How would that happen? I was over cucumber quite a lot. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Make them get more into their bodies. Wait, what do you mean? No, I think, as far as I know, I think just they probably overdone something with the drugs, which made everyone just go nuts. That's more my guess. But use, of course, also could be a possibility. I mean, Copper agreed, as always. Wonderful, Copper. Okay, then we've done this here. Then let's go here. Not in here. Da, 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 da. Jesus, I can freaking dive in Adrena time here. Transmission Tower Alpha discovered. Good night, Averas. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We've been through a lot together, old friend, but they just played the evocation water. That's the end of Gorgon. For the record, you're my favorite comms tower in the whole system. I'll never forget you. Fancy seeing me here. The last escape shuttle left a few of us in the dust. Never seen anyone lift off in such a hurry. We scattered like roaches. It's every man and woman for themselves now. You're still up and running, I see. Looks like only one employee left with their tracker flipped on. What a rube. Sending off for good this time. You take good care of yourself, comms tower. Don't forget to stand up straight like I taught you. This is so weird. Why can I find this here without having anything to do? Weird. That was kind of cute, right? The area here is so big, though. We can go from here to here to here to here to here. Dun, 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 dun. Here I am, bum, 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 rockin' like a hurricane. What? I have no idea what killed me there, but something killed me. That was a big damage.
Come on. Big practice thing then. You got it, Captain.
Grenade? I don't think so, no. I do know that they just do a lot of damage here in general, so...
Here I go.
Ah, probably him. I think it's a sniper.
That's the last of them. So much stuff. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, we found another plasma cutter here. Okay, not good. Not good. Worth a try. Okay, this just leads me over here. Got it. And then... Security lock. Following additional questioning, Frida Weber cleared all of suspicion. No further investigation is needed. Additionally, all future allegations against Weber are to be forwarded to Anne Olsen, who will handle them personally. Other notes from today: called to Cam Lab to investigate suspicious noise. Removed half of one test subject from outflow pipe. New lost keyboard protocol. Lock the loss, including date, time, and a card user before printing a new keycard at his terminal. Received tip that Frida Weber may be engaged in company prohibited activity, alleged distribution of test product. Question Weber at a domicile, further investigation required. Other notes from today: flagged 2 crates of sewage debris. Yeah, okay. Oops. Okay. Can go here or here. I think this side here is the bigger side, though. Jesus, there are elevators everywhere. Oof. Would be a confusing little area here. Okay. Then let's not go here though, because that area looks huge. Let's go here. I would catch a grenade. Oh fuck. Okay, do not touch green stuff. Ow, 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 ow! Noted. Do not touch the green stuff.
That's new. That's new. Oh, mine! Acid? Definitely. Hello. Oh, oh, they are tanky.
Everyone all right?
Okay. Okay, when they throw shit on you, got a real problem, man. Guys, we got a bonker. Bonking time. Oh, damn! It's even a saw. Those look scary, yeah. Primals are not fun. I mean, you saw it. You threw shit at me, which made me bleed, like, for ages. And I think this is also why they probably needed to flee from the planet, I think. I think those were their test subjects. I think that's where they tested Adrena time on and stuff like that. Oh fuck, it goes even further?
Sure would be a bad time for an earthquake. Oh, I looked.
Jesus, can I maybe get like a fast travel point somewhere here? Oh, those are just cannons, okay. Fast travel point would be cool. Then I would not need to run all that again. Probably Carl? Storefront? Oh my god, he has a store here? Oh, Jesus.
Hey, just now. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
I thought I heard a scream.
Auditory hallucinations. That's a bad sign.
Why, it's the sound of fine goods screaming out to be purchased. Pleasure to meet you, sir or ma'am. I'm Carl, and as a customer-defacing representative of Spacer's Choice, I sell only the finest. What can I get you, prospective customer? New handgun? Pack of smokes? Stab in the face? Did I? Honest mistake. That came out wrong. I meant removing their faces. So sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm not okay. I'm Carl.
He dead choked me! Oh my god! No, I mean, you seem unwell medically.
And yet I feel fantastic. My body screams with energy. My hands burn with new strength. I haven't slept in 4 days! And it's all thanks to the magic of Adrena time.
Do you need help? You really should consider medical treatment.
Spacer's choice. It dulls the howling ache inside your bones!
Jesus.
Mister, you don't seem too good. Is there anything
Hi,
we can do to
Major.
help
How are you?
At any rate, how can I help Spacer's choice help you? Target demographic?
I thought Space's Choice left Gorgon years ago.
Ha! Then who's been reviewing my inventory requests at the Office of Creative Incubation? Marauders?
Probably?
That would explain why no one's been filing them correctly. But don't trouble yourself with company business, sir or ma'am. Trouble yourself with my fine wares instead.
Does Space's Choice even know you're out here?
Sure they know. I don't think they'd misplace their top salesman of the last 6 quarters, do you?
Hi, Lethal. How are you?
Spacer's Choice knows.
I mean, he
Spacer's
is on
Choice
drugs,
knows
like hardcore.
Everything, because he tells them.
Who's he?
He's always watching. He's watching us right now.
Who's watching us?
The Moon Man!
Have you tried talking to someone about this?
And play right into his hand? Are you mad? He wants Spacer's Choice to think I'm crazy, you know. But I know what I am. I'm a good employee. You hear that? You sprat bastard! I'm a good employee!
How's your Moonman problem coming along? Like,
He'll get his. He comes after my job? Oh, he'll get what he deserves. At any rate, how can I help Spacer's Choice help you? Target demographic?
you mentioned taking Adrena time?
Great stuff. Best stuff there is.
How long have you been taking it?
Oh, for years now. The company gave Adrena time to the sales team so we'd be able to describe its many wonderful benefits. I've taken it ever since. Adrena time helped me get ahead and stay ahead. That's how I got to where I am today. Say, that reminds me of a joke. What does a mantisaur eat for dinner? All of my coworkers who ran slower than me.
Okay, probably
the
call.
finest dust-covered goods money can buy.
It has been interesting. I think he's doing great, friends. I think he's really doing great. Think so too? Okay, call. I'm sure he's fine. Yeah, I have to say, can we keep him as a pet? The voice actor was amazing, though. That voice actor from that character was chef's kiss. That's top-notch voice acting, man. Okay, so here we have this whole thing here now to still see, which is a lot. So I think we will stop here. Then tomorrow we will check out this area. Then we have to also see this, and then we will go down here again. And then we're all down here, so we skipped a lot, kinda. Will be confusing. Interesting area, but also confusing area. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream as much as I did. And if you guys would like to, we see each other on the next part.